Today's show is sponsored by Recon Tech Springfield. Recon Tech Springfield, right on the corner of 8th and Black Street. It's Recon Tech. Let them detail your car and get it looking better than new. Call today, 217-670-1132. That's 217-670-1132. It's Recon Tech. They can detail your car. They can give your car coating, a tsunami coating. That means you won't have to get your car washed, or you won't have to get your car waxed for the entire length of the coating. Get like a 3 or 5 or 7 year coating. Just take it to a car wash. It'll come out sparkling clean and look magnificent. It's Recon Tech. It's right on the corner of 8th and Black. Call 217-670-1132 today. And Just Beds. Try Just Beds. Just Beds has a bed for you. A great selection of full, queen, and king-size beds. It's Just Beds. Let them give you a bed that will make you so comfortable you'll sleep a good 8 hours a night. A good 8 hours of sleep at night. Get it today from Just Beds. Just swing on by 3120 Montvale Drive. Pick out your bed. Pay for it and go home. It's that easy. Because they deliver your bed to your home. They set it up. They take the old bed away and they dispose of it properly. If it's a regular bed, if it's a super dirty bed, they throw it in Steve's front yard. That's where they put the filthy mattress. That's where the filthy mattresses go. Right in Steve's front yard. If you look, you can see Steve laying on one of the mattresses, along with his cat and his pet rats. I don't know who made that picture. Was it Tom that made that picture?
I did.
Oh, was that you that made it? I can't remember who made that picture, but it was one of my favorites. Anyway, we're here. We're live. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
How we doing? I tell you, I'm sick. Something's going on with me.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what's happening. My back was hurting really bad yesterday. So I was just like, I just can't. I'm in such pain. And where, like, the muscle itself is sort of wadded up into one big, it's just wadded up into one big knot, but it's all throughout my back, my lower back. And then, so yesterday I'm like, all right, I'm just going to stay home to rest it. So I stay home. And then my wife comes home and she gets me lunch, which I have lunch every day.
Most people have lunch every day.
Yeah. And then she leaves. So I eat my salad like I do every single day. I love my salad.
Right.
I eat my salad and then I vomit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, that's not right.
Yeah, I know, from a salad. I don't think she was trying to poison me. I certainly don't think she put anything in a salad, right?
Well, I mean, if she's been listening to the shows, I mean.
Well, I make sure she because I had to turn off stainless as soon as she got home. As soon as she got home, I turned off stainless. I don't want her hearing anything from stainless. So I throw up. Out of nowhere, my stomach just like, I can't even explain. It's not from overeating a salad, because I don't think that, because I chew my salads pretty good,
Right.
and it's salad. Because if I overeat, I throw up. That's
Yeah.
But I wasn't eating anything, so I throw up and dispose of my salad. And then I was just, I was just feeling weak and stuff all day. This is all day. And then last night I go to bed, right? And I'm having dreams. I'm having these weird dreams. And I wake up and my stomach hurts while I'm sleeping, right? And I feel like I don't know. I just didn't feel right. I was like, oh, what is going on? And then I just felt like I was going to when you're a kid and you wet the bed. You dream that you're going to the bathroom or you dream whatever, and you wake up and
Yeah.
So I was having dreams like that, but it wasn't. I mean, let me talk to someone who might know about this. I was dreaming about pooping the bed.
Yes.
Yeah. So, have you ever dreamed about that? Have you ever dreamed about pooping the bed, Steve?
Unfortunately, yes.
You
More than once.
And have you ever pooped the bed?
I have woken up with a small load. Yes.
Really?
I caught it in time.
You
caught
have?
it in time.
Well,
Yeah.
I was. There was something
came true.
There was something going on like that, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And I woke up, and I was like,
I gotta go to the bathroom.
But I felt the back of my pants.
Oh, that's good.
I didn't poop. I didn't poop.
Thank God.
I was like, what the hell? But I got up and I went to the bathroom.
It's a feeling you'll always remember when you do.
Yeah. Well, I did, but I didn't. But what I had really liquid stool.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Okay.
I
If
felt
you send me a picture, I'll analyze it for you.
It was too late at night. It was this happened like 5 something this morning.
That's okay.
This was
Anytime.
Like, thank you, Steve. This is like when Christina described.
Yeah, you might want to go check the drawers.
Yeah, good Lord. When Christina described when she talked about when the biggin was around.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And the
biggin. Did the biggin have a poop pants?
Oh, I'm sure always. I'm sure the biggin always had.
If I was sick and cough, sneeze, it might come out the other end.
Yeah, see? But she said after the biggin got her surgery, the biggin got she got dumping. Dumping.
Yes.
But
that comes out the other end though.
Yeah. Oh, it was
vomiting and yes.
Oh, I thought that was diarrhea or a form of diarrhea. Oh.
No.
Well, who was describing it? Somebody was describing something like that to me, and it was like that. No, I don't know, but it was just a mess, And I was in deep sleep, and then I get up from deep sleep and go to the bathroom, and it was just the hardest part was wiping before going back to bed. You know what I mean?
Because you're not exactly sure if you got it all.
Well, no, I had to keep wiping. I had to keep. I had to. You know what I mean? It's like whenever I thought I was done wiping,
Yeah.
I was like, well, let me just go back for the safety wipe. Like after you're done wiping,
Yeah.
you always take a
Well,
safety wipe.
I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but I can understand it.
Well, after after the initial wipe, I do a safety wipe just to make sure. But
Okay.
I
Okay.
had to keep doing the safety wipe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe
You
you've got
poop
a
in the
touch of the
hand?
flu.
Yeah, I don't know.
The
I haven't.
flu's been going around, so you could have a touch of something.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've got something. So
Maybe you got worms from your daughter's dog.
I don't think that my daughter's dog gave me worms. I didn't even think that was something that you could get from a dog.
You can get it if you come in contact with wormy feces.
Well, I wasn't anywhere near dog feces. Thank God. Yeah, so I don't know. All I know is that I felt bad all day yesterday, and I was throwing up.
Yeah.
And then this morning I had a sort of maybe it was Kelly, the chat room. She says, "Yeah, welcome to the after effects of bariatric surgery: reflux, vomiting, stomach, and gut issues. Salad will trigger dumping," she said. Yeah,
Maybe
Eat a
was it the
salad
same?
every day
I eat salad
without the issues.
Yeah, but was it the
every
lettuce? Because I eat salad every day, and that happened to me in the hospital one time, and they thought it was antibiotics, but it wasn't. I ate a salad, and wasn't half hour later. I told the nurse, "Here it comes." I thought it was. They thought it was antibiotic, but it wasn't, because after that I had no problem with antibiotic. But that yacked that salad up.
I don't know because I had taken a muscle relaxer.
Oh,
I took a muscle relaxer, and then I ate my salad, and I violently threw it up. It didn't feel like I was throwing up, because when you throw up because you're full, it's a.
good.
I
Well,
wish the biggin. I wish the biggin was still alive, because the biggin would understand this. When you throw up because you're full, it's a completely different feeling. It's not.
Yes. You know you're gonna throw up because you feel it. You feel the wad of food, and you know it's coming.
But it's not. But it's not a violent. Like when you're sick and you throw up is a violent throwing up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Felt like that yesterday. It didn't feel like I was throwing up from being full. It was just like it was violent, and it hurt. When you throw up from being full, it's a completely different type of vomit. You throw up because you throw up because there's just no more room in your stomach. And when there's room in the stomach, you feel fine. But this was different. This was just like, And then last night, I had the stomach. And I wake up from a dream and have to get to the bathroom, and then oh my God, it was just
I think you got a stomach bug.
Yeah, I think I might. So, oh my God. Yeah. So, good morning, everybody.
Yeah.
Good morning. How was taco night, Steve?
I didn't throw up.
Did you have your tacos?
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, I did.
Did your date? Did your
Everything went copacetic.
Did you have any pink taco?
Did your friend come over?
Everything went fine.
Did you see those double D's?
Everything went fine.
You could, you know what it seems to me. It sounds to me like Steve is not allowed to talk about it.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yep.
Yeah, doesn't it sound to you like she told Steve not to stop talking about stuff?
No, she
Yeah,
never supposed to do that.
We have hit a wall, and I don't think we're going to get over that wall.
Yeah. It's like she told Steve to stop talking about.
No.
If you ever want any more taco, you don't talk about the taco.
It's like, did your friend? This is date number what 2?
Yes, sir. No, that's day number 2. Yeah.
Isn't that in Steve's experience? Isn't that the date where Steve?
Mayor, I get in the friend zone.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the friend. That's the
Yeah.
friend zone date, right? Yeah, date number 2.
Yep.
That's usually it was fun hanging out with you, but
It's
I just
usually
want to be your friend.
date number 2 is usually where Steve gets put in the zone.
Yeah, because they find out on date number 2 that he was talking all about date number 1.
Exactly.
So that's why he's under specific instructions. If
Yeah.
you want to be a date number 3,
Yeah, he doesn't want to get in the friend zone.
if you want there to be a date number 3, I don't want to hear shit about number 1 or 2.
Or this is usually where they see the penis, or they usually, this is where he goes in the zone. So, did you get put in the zone? Did the usual?
No.
Really?
No.
Which is weird considering the fact that
I wouldn't say I took 2 Viagra. I will admit that I did say you guys were interrupting my fingering, but
That was the
you were
funnest.
distracted. They were distracting my fingering. I didn't take any Viagra yesterday.
I was wondering if there's any
His name
finger.
was 2 Viagra in.
somebody said he was 2 Viagra in.
That was me.
I didn't take
Oh.
2 Viagra.
Oh, that was Ray.
I said that in the camera
Okay.
because we were joking about him wasting Viagra.
Right.
I did not take any more Viagra. And I had no problem achieving.
Oh, wow.
You're starting to talk about it. You better quit.
Yeah, exactly. That's the end of it. Well, no, really, the tacos were quite delicious. She definitely cooks tacos
Which taco?
in a little bit different manner.
Got some
where
good taco.
I've never. They were quite flavorful. They were quite flavorful. And I had a new thing called Cowboy Caviar,
Oh yeah, that's good stuff.
and that was quite flavorful too.
You see those
We
double?
watched several movies, and
Did you see
chatted.
the doubles?
We watched Top Gun Maverick, and she never seen it. And then we watched another one. Oh my god, it was you guys. If nobody's seen the movie Strays, it has Jamie Foxx and Will Ferrell.
Cartoon. I'm not gonna watch a cartoon. Did
Is
you
it
see the
cartoon?
bouncers?
Yeah,
You
that was
saw
all
that?
about pooping and fucking. Fuck you. And they pooped and a Great Dane shit in that guy's mouth.
It's a cartoon. It's a
It's a-
cartoon, right? About
Well, it's kind of a cartoon. It's the dogs, but they have voices. Will Ferrell and Jamie Foxx.
yeah.
There's one guy in it. Well, there's Dennis Quaid too.
You have. Did you see the bouncers?
And then we watched another movie called Unplugged, and it was a little bit different. Eva
You watched a lot of
Longoria was in it.
Eva Longoria.
Yeah, she's hot.
Did you see the
But
doubles?
yeah, and, she seemed very interested in Top Gun Maverick. She was really into it. She's like,
Was
she
she
said,
into the
I've never
finger?
seen this. I said, well, that's really good.
Did she like the fingering?
But yeah, it was.
My questions are going unanswered.
She
I've noticed.
it was nice. It was nice. She came. I helped a little bit cook dinner, but my kitchen
She came.
isn't big enough for 2 fat people with walkers. This is it. And then I almost fell, and she's like, "Oh, you need to go out of the kitchen." I was standing against the wall, and I slipped a little bit.
So she threw you out of the kitchen?
Well, she didn't like throw me out. She threw me to the other side of the wall.
Oh,
I sat. Well, see, I have like a pass through from the studio into the kitchen, so I was able to sit in my chair.
And you had a conversation with her, and
Oh yes.
And you
She
could-
cooked.
you could hear everything.
Yeah, I was going to say most of the conversation was what?
Yeah, because usually you
Well,
can't hear a damn thing.
She
he
talks
said.
very clear and very loud, because she was a teacher to little kids, so she has that stern voice. Yeah.
Where did she go to college?
Blackburn.
Oh, wow.
I had to think about that, but she told me. But no, but then she cleaned up and did the dishes, and I said, "You don't have to do that, Christine. I'll be here."
Your
Yeah.
cleaning lady.
Motherfucker.
Did you refer to her as cleaning lady, or did you?
No, I prefer them as my helpers.
My help. My
The help.
help will be here. She'll be
With the
there.
help.
My help has arrived. And she says, "Wow, it must be nice to have help." I said, when you're a big podcasting star like myself, you can afford those things.
Oh, so you're lying. So you're lying.
Oh,
So you have not let her know how poor you are. That
Oh no,
sounds
she knows how poor I am.
You're not talking about how poor you are. You're not showing your tiny peanut, your micro phallus.
Well, I didn't say that. I didn't say I haven't showed her yet.
You're not talking about your meth usage. It seems like you're playing this one smart. You're not talking about your shoplifting.
He's not talking about details on the show.
Yeah.
You must really like this one.
We did have to have a discussion about the meth.
Oh, yeah. How did she find out about meth?
Because she did. Well, she watched the show.
Oh,
Yeah.
you should have let me know. I should. I'll keep that. I'll keep your meth usage only on subscriber shows.
And she knows. She knows that I'm a THC user. She also uses THC. So
Oh, okay.
she's more of an edible person. Edible said didn't do anything for her. She said, okay.
Bryn wants to know how does she feel about the murder?
Yeah.
About who?
Brent
The
said,
murder.
Have you told her you've murdered people?
Well, then we watched another movie. We started watching another movie. And she said, I better go.
Why
I better clean up.
why are you watching so many movies?
That's what she does. She comes over, we will sit and watch movies.
Seems like she's making a long drive just to come watch.
Well, I think I said something. I made a comment to her last night. And I said, I feel bad that you have to drive all the way over here. She said, well, she said, I'd rather drive over here than you come over here than I have memories of the ex in her house. So, okay, whatever.
Well, that's fine, but it should be good for you. I mean, if she.
Well, yeah, it worked out for me. I mean, I don't like it.
It sucks for her. I mean, she's got to drive at the end of the night. She's got to drive 45 minutes home or whatever. You know what I mean? That has to suck. You should have laid down in bed and pat, and you should have laid down and you know what I mean.
I
Patted the bed next to you, and said, "Just come on, have a get comfortable."
Sunny out.
So, did the tacos make you guys horny?
Well, I don't know if that maybe I don't think so.
He was
It made
no,
me
it
a
wasn't the
little
tacos.
gassy.
oh God.
It made me a little gassy. I was hoping the gas wouldn't start until after she left.
I'm just saying, did you get to use any of your cunnilingus tips?
She did a really good job cleaning up the kitchen. She wiped off the stove and everything. I made a mess. I spilled stuff on the floor. She wiped it up. I said, just leave it. It'll be all right. You'll clean it up. Somebody else will clean it up.
I'm just wondering if Irene's diagram.
No comment.
Did her diagram of the vagina come in handy for you?
Plead the fifth, Steve.
Steve, do you want to see
I'll discuss that with Irene in private.
a banana?
I'll discuss that with Irene in private.
If you want there to be a date number 3, plead the fifth and don't say anything right now.
So let me get to our unanswered questions.
There's some good ones in there.
Yeah. Did you see the double D's? No answer. Did you play with them bouncers? No answer. Did you practice your cunnilingus skills? No answer. Did you show her the micro dong? No answer.
I believe there was a question, whose taco did you finger, yours or hers?
Yeah,
No answer.
He didn't answer anything. So he might have learned. He's being a pretty good guy. You know what I mean? He might have actually learned a thing or two.
I figure I have enough women in my past that I could discuss that I don't need to bring up my current ones.
Well, I mean, she still is current. So you didn't get into the friend zone last night, or?
No, I'm not in the friend zone. No. There'll be a third date.
Wow.
Not sure when, because now she gets into the big. This is a Wednesday, Thursday bingo night, so maybe weekend we'll get them back together.
Well, who knows? Are you getting close to scoring? I mean, do you feel like a score date is right around the corner? Or?
You should go to bingo with her and just sit there and yell I-69 all night.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not going to go into that question.
Oh, good Lord.
She said, while she was sitting in my studio,
Yeah.
she said, "Hey, I like it on your computer."
Uh-oh.
She said, what?
I said, my password is I1269. You type in I12.
That's the password I put on his computer.
She looked at me. She's like, "What kind of fucking password is that?"
Everyone was poorly educated. I love the poorly educated.
I1269 is your password computer?
Yeah. Oh shit! I just told everybody.
Not first time. And I'm sure that he said, "Oh, my help did that."
Yeah, the help did that.
Yeah.
My computer people did that.
Yeah.
Damn. So
Yeah.
you got into your computer.
My IT.
She saw your computer.
Oh, she didn't search her
Yeah,
browser
then-
history.
Then I kind of had to explain the picture too. But
Oh yeah, the wallpaper on there.
What's the picture on his computer?
Some granny in a bikini.
She's hot too.
A gilf in a bikini, huh?
Yes.
She's hot. I do it.
There we go.
Well, no more date number 3.
So, all right,
If she heard that.
here's what I'm thinking that she told him. I'm thinking he got something that something happened last night.
Maybe what he got was a promise that something can happen if you keep your mouth shut.
Shut. Yeah.
Yeah. Because he refuses to answer.
No,
I'm just wondering if he saw it because he really has seemed excited about her chest. You know what I mean? He really seemed excited about seeing those,
Mama jammas.
seeing them titties. The titty. He really was excited about him. So I'm thinking I'm thinking that she leaned for. There you go.
I look up and I see that.
Yeah, Tita Cam. Yeah. It's the Tita Cam.
Ray, I just noticed something.
What'd you notice?
Not only is he reading the chat, he's got his phone right there on his desk and he's reading his fucking messenger too.
Yeah.
He's probably
How do you
talking
know?
to Mary.
Because I just saw it.
You saw my phone?
Yeah,
I have to
but
have my phone.
Switch
Kitty
talking to
cam
Mary.
reveals all.
Don't worry, dear. I'm not going into details.
Here
No,
is the
I-
picture. There's the picture on Steve's computer, everybody. Well, she looks nice. Why'd they dye that young model's hair gray?
You get a close up on her face. She is not young.
Yeah, but she looks maybe 40s, 50s.
I would say more than that.
I would
Really?
say 60.
Yeah,
She looks
she's a
good.
gilf.
Good in that photo.
That's her
I hope-
posing for her AARP card.
I hope my wife looks good when she becomes a grandma, because God knows when it'll happen. You know what I mean? I pray, baby Jesus, baby Jesus, baby Jesus, please, please, baby Jesus, make my wife a good-looking grandmother. Baby Jesus, please don't let my wife get all old and fat and out of control, because society will look down upon me when I leave her. And I don't want society looking down upon me. Please, baby Jesus. Or give baby Jesus, baby Jesus. Baby
Hang on.
Jesus. if
Hang on,
you-
we're not done yet.
baby Jesus, if you are going to sentence my wife to looking old and becoming elderly and looking horrific, please also give her dementia. So that way I can fool around and she would forget it. Please, baby Jesus. Please, baby Jesus. Baby Jesus. Amen. Yeah. Hey, baby Jesus, baby Jesus.
Oh, but wait, there's more.
When my wife does become a grandmother, have her look like this, baby. Look like this.
Oh, look at that.
Please, baby Jesus. Amen. Amen. Amen, baby Jesus.
All right. Prayer submitted.
You know, I just, ooh, because I'll make sure I'm covered.
I hurt my shoulder last night, finger.
What?
I gotta go.
Did you hurt your shoulder?
I gotta go.
Look at him. I think he wants to talk. Even though he's been told to not talk about things, you can tell he wants to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He wants
He
to
wants to brag.
imply a lot.
Yeah.
It's just like everything else in my life. I want to push it to a ragged edge. See how far I can get.
So I think she gave something up. What do you think, Christine? Did she give something up last night? I don't know how you are.
I think so.
I don't know how you are with second dates, but Steve's second date, I just want to know if it was a good one or not. Of course,
It was good.
you get to a certain age where you want the you want to get past all the young. You know, when you're young, I gotta get on so many dates.
Yeah, exactly.
I think when you're older, there's not as much waiting.
Oh, no.
You know.
Yeah, because you don't have that much time left.
Yeah. You don't want to listen. You know, it seemed like when I was a kid, high school, college. College seemed to be quicker than high school. You know, 'cause you had to date for a while before anything happened in high school. I think it was like 4 dates. College was a lot quicker. And then out of college, you know, it was pretty instant. You know, but I you know, I've been married for 30 years. I haven't gone on a date forever. But now I'm in my 50s, I would imagine. Steve, in your 50s, that it's got to be pretty quick. You're not messing around with the whole got to go on this many dates to do, you know, to be able to do this and do that, you know. I imagine it's pretty, you know, instantaneous. I mean, Dan, you and Chris, you guys have gone on dates. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, how many dates was there? Oh, well, we're not doing that on the first date or second. You know.
Hey, look, it's starting to warm up outside.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, I bet it was pretty instantaneous with you guys.
We kind of got them out of order.
So you weren't even on. You weren't even on an official date. It's like, hi, nice to meet you. Bring.
The dates came later. She came first, then the dates came later.
Yeah. It's like, oh man, that was good. You got a cigarette? Hey, we should go on a date sometime. Oh, that's a good.
Well, you have to make sure it's even going to be worth going on a date.
Yeah.
You know, it's like test driving a car.
But I'm saying that you know, with Steve's in his 50s dating, I imagine it's got to be the same thing. So I imagine the girl that he's with is probably like, okay, I gotta. If this is let's see if this is even worth my time. I mean, she drives a pretty far distance just to go see him, you know. So she comes up and sees him, makes tacos. She had to be ready for, you know.
Or it could be a test, Ray. We're not going to do anything, but I'm giving you instructions not to talk about it. And if that works, maybe then we can do something as long as you don't talk about it.
Yeah.
So it's
good. Yeah. Maybe she was like, if you mention anything, you know,
anything other than what we had for dinner and the movies we watched.
Yeah.
There won't be a date number 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, if that's why he's not sharing anything.
And I'll give him props. He's doing a pretty good job of.
Good job, Steve.
Yeah, keep up the good work.
Thank you.
I mean, because I'm thinking about her. I mean, does she?
We know you're thinking about her.
Does she really want to make out with? You know, does she want to make out with that? She might skip.
I just get my eyebrows.
She might just say,
Oh, stop that.
Quit it.
She might
Put your tongue away.
She might just say, I'm going to skip making out with him, and they might move on to whatever. And then, like we said before, if Steve would just learn, there he goes.
I'm not looking.
If Steve would just learn proper techniques of cunnilingus, and that's why we had Irene show him the diagram.
Look, at work.
Yeah. Look at it. Look, he's showing ladies. He's showing you his lovely tongue. Yeah. You need to brush that tongue.
Yeah.
So I'm just, you know, who knows? What is the cunnilingus date? Is that the 3rd or 4th? The 2nd? I'm just wondering what date that is.
Well, at this age, it's whenever we decide.
Yeah. It could be date number 1.
Well, I think that's why I try and keep things quiet, because I know she told me on her first date after her divorce, she jumped in the sack with the guy on the first date. I thought, well, fuck, damn, why couldn't I be the first date? But then I thought, she said, but I'll never do that again. Oh, well, I won't tell you why, because that's not funny. That's bringing up her personal life. But it was funny as hell.
So this was the second date you had last night.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I'm just wondering. I'm wondering if last night was the cunnilingus date.
Well, if it was, we don't want to ruin it by talking about it.
Oh, Steve doesn't. I do. I mean, we want to talk about it.
Huh?
I'd love to talk about it.
Don't forget tonight, folks, is smoke signals.
Oh, good.
Excuse me.
There goes the pregame. So here's something else I just thought of. He said that he.
God damn.
Wow. It works better if you keep it in, Steve. He said that he got thrown out of the kitchen for, whatever. I think that was also part of the plan.
Mhm.
If I, screw up or fall or whatever, she's going to throw me out of the kitchen and do all the work.
Yeah. So you enjoyed her cooking, Steve? He looks like
Yes, she's a very good cook.
yeah.
She said it's.
Pretty sure she didn't say that. He's going to have a blowout.
Yeah.
She said it was just an experiment, and I think I might actually share it on Cooking for the Boys.
Corey, we are not
Maybe.
trying to ruin it for him. He's doing a good job of not talking about it. We're allowed to poke fun at him.
Yeah.
So can it?
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping that Steve went. I'm hoping it went all the way last night. I'm hoping she came over. And, Steve, do you like those tacos? I love them. Would you like to try another taco? And
Got one taco left.
yeah.
This was my special
That's the dessert taco.
And then she pulled down. The polyesters
Or is it corduroy?
or whatever, and then just leaned back. And who knows? I'm just wondering. I'm hoping that that's how it went for Steve. Then she goes, "Oh, hold on! Don't you want to see my big luscious double D's?" I'm just, I'm hoping that's what happens, Steve.
Hey, look, it's starting to get sunny out.
And then maybe her glasses fell off, and I can't see really well. Well, then maybe you need to see my penis.
Well, her glasses haven't fell off.
There's another interesting question. However, I think Steve already addressed it during his phone conversation. How'd you explain the tampons on the shelf back there?
Well, I simply told her. I said they're panty liners, but a listener said it to me.
And you proudly display the panty liners.
I didn't put the son of bitches there.
You proudly display them right underneath the morning disaster banner. I think it's wonderful.
I didn't put them there.
You have the best of CDs. Here's what I see in here. I see best of CDs, panty liners. What is that? A little bear or what is that?
That's Schneiderly, They used to say I laugh like that dog.
Oh, that's
Muttley.
Muttley.
Yep.
Yeah. Is that Muttley?
There's that in the jar. It's Maui Wana.
Oh,
catnip,
the yowie one. Okay.
and there's a rat,
Uh-huh.
and between the rat and the pain layers is a pile of shit.
All right. Yeah. So you have that's all your listener stuff. That's all stuff from listeners.
Yeah, that's all listener stuff.
Okay. Now I see.
Yeah.
There we go. Way to go, Steve. Way to go.
I think the only thing that I don't have up there, and I'll probably put it up today, is that that case of piddle pads.
Mm.
I could thumbtack one of them up there in front of that,
Oh, good
so it
lord.
hangs down.
Yeah, like a poster. Put it
Yeah,
under the shelf.
yeah.
Yeah, good idea.
Maybe,
Well, one of his diapers.
maybe sit on it for a while, then post it. See if there's any streaks on it, anything.
Mhm.
Oh, there's a DA. I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat. Yes, the pee bags are behind the tampons.
Oh, wow.
Or penitentials, I'm sorry.
Mm. Well, glad you know where all these things are.
Well, I have to know what the stuff is for my renter's insurance.
Ink. You are really something. So you had it, all right, without saying anything, since obviously you're not going to give us anything.
Oh, God.
How'd you taste it? I mean,
Oh hell! Was taco a good taco?
would you give last night's 1 through 5, with 5 being an excellent date, 1 being terrible date?
He's giving it a 3, right?
How would you rate last night? You give it a good 4.
Wasn't the perfect date, but it was good enough to get a third date.
Oh,
Steve, the answer to that question is always it was a perfect date.
5, yeah.
If you want there to be a date number 3, this date was a 5.
You guys have
Well,
always
I did tell her it was. I'm always very courteous, when she leaves, and I walk her out the outside, make sure she gets all the way down the steps. Not like I can do anything, because if she fell, I fell too. Then I'd probably kill her if I fell on top of her.
You're already planning. You're already planning.
So, and then I always say, well, text me as soon as you get home so I know you got home safe.
Yeah.
I said, thank you so much for the dinner. It was delicious. I might have thanked for us some other things, but I'm not going to discuss those.
Good. Continue to not discuss them.
You think if you revealed that you got a taste in, she would get that you would be in trouble?
Well, I wouldn't say in trouble.
She would
Although
not.
she is a teacher.
Yeah.
She has told me she's had to keep kids after school.
Yeah.
Don't say anything else, Steve. Don't say anything else.
Yeah, so we're just trying to figure it all out. We're trying to figure out why you're withholding.
He's trying to get whacked across the knuckles with a ruler. That's what it is.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out how far Steve got. I wish nothing but the best for you, buddy.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm hoping, you went all the way. That was my tribute to Eric Carmen singer, by the way.
Here's the thing, Ray.
Yeah?
When it happens, we're going to know without him saying a word.
Yeah. You think he'll be happy?
it'll be a completely different demeanor. It'll be obvious.
I was mouthy like when I was dating.
Really?
Yeah, I was.
Not
I
you.
had friends.
I can't imagine Ray being mouthy.
Right?
No, I mean my like Joel. You know, I took Joel as my roommate.
You went on a
Wow.
date with Joel?
No, I told Joel everything. Like, dude, I didn't have dates. We just go and you know, and you do the next day. You both get home or whatever, and then I would say, oh, you know that girl I hooked up with last night, yeah, you know, blah blah blah, and then I'd give him a rating. I said, I'd give her a,
Oh, okay.
Oh, good Lord.
you know, I'd give her like a 7.
She was a solid 3.
She was. I said she was a solid 4, full of regret. You know what I mean? Like, I would be honest with my, you know, I would be honest with my assessment of, you know, I would be honest with my assessment of how the date went. Yeah. I say, oh, that girl last night, she's a solid 9. You know, that was a good time. And there was some girls that I knew at the end of the date, like, she's never gonna see me again. You know what I mean? It didn't, you know.
Did you ever stop to think that, you know, maybe there'd be a return visit if you'd done a little better? Because you've already admitted you weren't good at sex.
Yeah, and this was the time I was having a lot of it. No, I was always what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, appreciative. I was always appreciative of whatever, because you got to remember, this is the time I was living with a girl, and then she left and moved back to Illinois. And then I was single. And got a roommate, and we were looking to just party. I mean, now the goal in life was to have as much fun as possible.
Oh, yeah.
It's like I would get my paycheck, and then my finances would be down to 0 before my next paycheck.
Oh, duh. Mine's still that way.
And it would, but the money would be spent on booze and food, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It would, you know, I wasn't worried about savings. I wasn't worried about real life and all that stuff. I was just worried about having a good time. Like I would take there was, for like, this is one of the weeks in there, I went on a different date to a restaurant every single day of the week.
Wow.
And it got so bad, the guy at the host of the restaurant knew exactly where my table was and where to sit me, and you know, like, it was that bad. He like, hi Ray, how you doing? And he knew exactly where to take me and where to sit me and sit the girl, and you know, he always had me facing the restaurant so I could see who was coming in. You know? And the girl, whichever girl I was with, her back was to the restaurant, so she couldn't see who. So she couldn't see if I was getting any dirty looks. So I was like, it was, you know, I had no money left. By the next time I got paid, like the day of the paycheck, the night before is when I hit 0. You know what I mean?
Huh. Wow.
And I had to make sure I had gas in my car to get to work and back. But I worked in the mornings. I worked at 6 a.m. in the morning till 10. But I had to try to live the rest of my life making sure that I wasn't completely broke, you know what I mean, and still have fun. And then I switched my sleeping to where I used to sleep, I used to sleep at night. When I was living with the girl that I was living with before I met my wife, I try to go to bed early and wake up early. I go to bed early and then wake up in the morning to go to work. And then when I was living on my own, I got to the point where I was I got to the point where I was basically sleeping during the day. You know what I mean?
Huh?
I was sleeping during the day, and like after my show, I would go home and sleep. Does any of that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I started doing everything different. That's how life worked. You have to forgive me. Did our show did something happen to the Facebook page? I don't know what happened, but
I don't know.
there's some kind of weird thing going on.
Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't.
Not that shit again.
I don't know.
I didn't do it. That's all I know. I didn't do it. That's what I thought about. I see everybody on Facebook.
Is the morning disaster page still going? And you know what I mean? What's
Holly says it's working on her end. Irene, good. TJ, good.
What the hell?
Yeah, we have all these people chiming in from Facebook, but yet it's only showing 2.
Well, yeah, our Facebook, the link to our Facebook page. I don't know if there's a problem with it. I see there's a bunch of people in the chat room that are listening to us,
Yeah.
but for some reason it's stopped.
Yeah. It's only
You know
showing
what I mean?
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. So forgive me for getting yeah, I see a bunch of people. There's a bunch of people watching our show on
Yeah.
Facebook.
No, it's still up.
It's here.
Okay,
That's weird.
just don't pay attention to that stuff. Then you get yeah. Oh well. I just want to make sure that because I'm peeling this whole Facebook crap.
Yeah.
And by the way, I guess it has something to do with Meta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they switched to Meta, something happened. That's what you know. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I thought Meta was Facebook.
Well, yeah,
Meta.
it is. But they just switched. They switched over to a new Meta is the ownership group
Oh, okay.
that owns Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Threads. They own all this different stuff.
Oh,
And Meta's now the new corporate head to it all. Is the corporate head to everything.
So I don't know if you saw your text the other day. I was looking at all those different messages that came into the disaster page.
And none of those messages are known. It wasn't those. It was
No, they're all scams.
But they said the fact that we didn't answer those that's why I was confused. They
Yeah.
said they sent me a message to my personal email telling me the fact that we didn't message those, or that we didn't return messages, was why I was losing my personal page. It just didn't make any sense to me. It didn't make any sense, which is why I'm appealing everything. Because what happened was Facebook, out of nowhere, removed my personal account.
And that's how it works. Facebook is not going to warn you or give you 24 hours. They're just going to shut your shit off. All these messages are telling you you have so many days to respond and all that. Those are all the scams.
Okay, I know that, but that's why I didn't message it. That's why I never returned anything. But when the Facebook people messaged me and told me they were removing my personal page, okay, here's what they said. They said that what I did is I bought an ad. I bought an ad to promote this show. All right? Ray Lotto's Morning Disaster. I bought an ad to promote this show. And the people that were viewing the show sent messages to our Morning Disaster account. And somehow a bot got put up on our Morning Disaster account that would send in automatic messages, that would send an automatic message to people.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't call it a bot. Facebook called it a bot. And so when it would send the bot out to people, the people would then reply to the bot and not get anything back. And that was one of the reasons that we got that somehow I got in trouble. But yet they never took down the Morning Disaster page. They took down my personal page. Okay? And then they sent me a message saying that I was somehow in some bot thing, that there was a bot, some kind of bot, multiplied bot, something or other, because somebody from South Korea was messaging and they got the bot back and then their bot back, and there was some kind of bot thing.
A bot war?
No, there was a
bot loop.
It was a loop. It was a loop. And then they said, because that would you have violated our terms, and they took my page down. But here's the thing. I never did. It wasn't my personal page that did everything. My personal page, nothing. They took down my personal page. But the Morning Disaster page is where all this stuff supposedly was happening. Nothing was happening on my personal page.
Right, because you bought an ad for the Morning Disaster page.
Yes. And somehow they took my personal page, which I had 5,000 friends and another 3,000 followers. So they literally took down all that reach that I had. And that's what made me very angry. Yeah. So so that's why I had to start the new Facebook page. Of which, by the way, I haven't heard anything from Facebook about how my appeal's going. Because I did I did stop using the I don't know. I don't even know what I did. I'm not sure what I did. all I did was, try to keep my page, and I appealed it to get it back, and I'm not getting any emails back to let me know how my appeal process is going. And then they threatened to take down the Morning Disaster page. They said I had 48 days until the Morning Disaster page would be removed. And I'm like, what the hell? And I didn't hear anything from them. So what I did is I put a stoppage on my ad payments. I said, I refused to pay them. I went to the credit card company and I said, no, I'm disputing these charges. And so it asked me to give a detailed thing. So here's my detailed thing is, I just literally just bought $200 worth of ads off you guys. I paid for them and you cancel my account. I mean, what the hell? So I'm hoping I get a reply from them soon to let them know, so they could let me know what the hell's happening. Because I still have no idea. Yeah. What a mess.
I think DA is applying for a job. He wants to be your IT director. He says you need an IT director instead of a brand manager.
I trust DA. I'd let DA do anything for me, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. Brand manager doesn't have anything to do with IT, though. So yeah, we'll let him do it.
Yeah. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. Yeah, so I still don't know. So that's why I'm building that's why I created this new Facebook account, because I'm creating it as if I've lost my personal one forever. Which just sucks because I've had that personal account since 2007. Before Facebook was open to everybody. I had it when I lied and said I was in college when I wasn't. So that's how long I've had that Facebook account. So I don't know. But anyway.
Oh, so now you're admitting to stealing Facebook.
Well, yeah, in 2007.
I don't care. I didn't shoplift. I haven't shoplifted since 2000.
Really? Not since 2007, really? Or not since 2010? I find that very hard to believe.
Well, it might have been 2020. No, not 2020 because maybe 2018.
What?
Oh, well.
Hang on.
Anyway, so I don't know what's going on with Facebook. All I know is it's being a pain in the ass. Which is why I'm, focusing more on this. I mean, our show is on YouTube. Our show is on Twitter. Our show is on many locations. It's on many locations.
Yeah, we got to figure out how to get it on TikTok, because I know there's a lot of people. I know there's another guy that does a radio show on TikTok.
Yeah,
it's being worked on.
I know it takes a while because you gotta have wish lists and shit.
Yeah, it's being worked on.
I can't figure out how to do it. I have enough followers, but I can't figure out how to go live.
I just want to be live on as many outlets as possible.
Puddin', I think we've been on Twitch. That's one of our options when we select our destinations.
I've been on Twitch. Yeah. The Morning Disaster we have been broadcasting every day since 2020. These are daily broadcasts. We have a free show Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then we have subscription shows. Yeah. We have subscription shows Friday, Saturday morning. So, I don't know.
All right. TikTok's being worked on. Christina just sent the link to the TikTok in the disaster chat. But you gotta have. I think that's the one where you have to have 1,000 followers before you can go live.
Mm.
Yes, sir.
How does Steve have more Who has more? How does Steve have more followers on TikTok?
Because they're all really hot looking women.
No, they're not. Did you say bot-looking women? Bot.
Hot bot, you know.
I don't know.
Fact of life: hot women don't need TikTok to get attention.
I've always wondered that myself.
What do you wonder? Why you have so much?
Why do all these hot women need to follow me on TikTok? We've all seen my videos. They're not the most entertaining.
Your videos are terrible. We watch some of your videos. Like, there's absolutely nothing entertaining about your videos.
So
your videos are. There's that one video where there's like food dropping and he's going. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Who watches? What kind of jackass is watching TikTok where there's just some fat guy going?
People with short attention spans.
The food to cartoon image food falling.
What is the? Is there a time limit for putting videos on TikTok? Like, how long can they be?
I don't know.
I think it depends. I think it depends on how many followers you have. Because I know a lot of the people that I follow. Because some of them put up like at 3 minutes is the max.
The other thing is lip syncing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of people lip syncing songs on Facebook.
Yeah.
There's not talent. There's literally, I was looking through TikTok, all right, and there's somebody that says, my talent is, they didn't use the word lip sync, they used another word, but basically they were saying, my talent is I lip sync better than anyone else. And it was their TikTok talent was lip syncing. I'm like, that's not a talent. Sing it. Sing the actual song. To me, that's a talent.
That's a valid point, Corey.
Get him off the fucking screen. So will you stop putting his fucking comments where everybody can see him? Fucking goddamn it. Christina's texting me about it. I 100% fucking agree with her. Stop posting this shit. I don't want to see his negative bullshit on my show. He can go do his own fucking show.
Well, I had an idea. If there's no time limit on videos, we could take a piece of our Sunday night improv show and put that on the disaster TikTok. But that's, I think, 16 minutes, and I don't know what the time limit is. Maybe we can cut it down and put a shorter piece of it on after you, but
Yeah, you can screenshot it.
we have the disaster TikTok now. We need to start putting shit on it.